Okay, this is my official video address to let you guys know how my second practicum ended up. Hopefully yours ended up going as well as mine did. It did overall, it went pretty well. My name's Dave Riley. I did my second practicum at Sandburg High School. My host administrator was the head dean. His name is Andy DeCrane. He was great to work with. The one activity that I found most interesting was probably designing the new maps and implementing the new evacuation procedures for the school. I found that interesting because it actually had to deal directly with people's safety, and if I messed it up, I felt like there was a lot of pressure and weight on my shoulders. If I did get it wrong, I felt like I would see consequences for it, and I felt like I would be directly involved with something that didn't go so well, and I didn't want to be involved with something that didn't go well, so that was very interesting to me. There was a lot of pressure there, and but it was a good type of pressure because it forced me to perform well, and it forced me to do the best job that I could do, and I enjoyed that. The one activity that I found least interesting was probably the family involvement activity. I kind of just felt like that was just information that I kind of already knew, and I feel like schools should involve families as much as possible with everything they do, and I just felt like it was kind of redundant. That's why I didn't really learn as much as I would have liked from that activity, and that's probably why I would say it was the least interesting. My overall impressions of both practica, in terms of what I liked just the freedom in getting 50 hours in the first practica and 75 hours in the second one to do pretty much whatever I wanted to do. I liked that. It let me meet a lot of new administrators, see a lot of new faces, and just experience a lot of new things. What I didn't like from both practica, I would probably say, for as much as I like the freedom, I think one thing that was kind of annoying was having to abide by all these little rules and all these little things for the assigned activities. I know they were kind of a necessary evil, so I'm not saying I hated them, but they were a little bit of an annoyance. So I guess if I didn't like anything, it was just following each little criteria for all of those assignments. In terms of suggestions, this is something I put in my final reflective analysis, is maybe something to deal with more of a building operations standpoint, either something with working more with the custodians or more with the maintenance men in the building, just to find out how the building runs more mechanically. So something like that along those lines, maybe a little bit more experience with that would be nice. Other than that, I don't really have any suggestions for the program, and I grew a lot from this experience. I learned a lot, and I was just very, very glad to be taping this and showing you guys this ridiculous message, and very happy to have this over with. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm sure I'll be enjoying parent-teacher conferences.